Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Cleveland Indians. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Swinging on the first pitch here as that came back and caught the catcher flush on the mask that time. Ouch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now this is popped meekly in the air, playable on the infield, and that'll get down for a base hit. Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is fouled straight back. Span the runner at first with nobody out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's running toward second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moving under it, crisp. One away. Hunter Pence gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with one gone. He's set and the pitch. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be two. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. On to Napoli. Not in time, and they'll get only the one out. Buster Posey set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Pitch misses the throw down, and he'll be tagged out at second. Michael Brantley comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. Line hard, but foul. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit on the ground to third. To his left, Nunez. Spin throw. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And he lays off there. 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. That's wide. 2-0. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it. Span. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Jason Kipnis is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Mike Napoli set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Span is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Buster Posey makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Catcher number 28.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Rocket to third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Joe Panic into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Into the windup and the pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Grounded to first. Napoli's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Carlos Santana will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is handled out there by Span for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Ronnie Chisenhall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Jose Ramirez takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Kane sets. Here's the 1-2. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To Crawford for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Andrew McCutchen leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Chisenhall sprinting after it. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brandon Crawford. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Tomlin is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he is in there. In now, Angel Pagan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play. Coco Crisp digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Here's a high pop-up. Crawford is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Roberto Perez stands in.
Catcher, Roberto Perez.
And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a little blooper to center. Panic into shallow center. 2 down. Michael Brantley steps into the box. Kane into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will get there to make the running play. And back to the top of the order now. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Eduardo Nunez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Eduardo Nunez.
On the ground up the middle. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. So 2 away for the Giants here in the fourth, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Hunter Pence.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Lined hard toward right center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Buster Posey stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Crisp has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Francisco Lindor will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis. Ball 1.
Lindor.
There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Right side. Panic's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. And you got to love a guy like that.
Hit out towards second. Fielded by Panic. Throw over to first. He'll take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Kane. There are 2 away.
Now batting.
Mike Napoli is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Carlos Santana is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. Lonnie Chisenhall gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
Jose Ramirez steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Span is there as he makes the catch. Brandon Belt heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Right side and right into the shift. Lindor is there, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Up next for the
Joe
Giants.
Panik stands in. He's 0 for 1 after
Joe
grounding out.
Panik.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chisenhall giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He reached on a single in his first try.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Crisp will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and stepping in the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Coco Crisp comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Liner towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Roberto Perez is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat.
Roberto Perez.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And there goes Coco. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's in time, so a great throw there erases Crisp, stealing second. No runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Nunez comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angel Pagan makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Bounce to first. Napoli is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Eduardo Nunez will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Francisco Lindor will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Well, this is an important time for him to bear down. He's throwing the ball very well, but he doesn't want to let the meat of this order ruin what he's done so far.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Mike Napoli will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Mike Napoli.
Squared that one up just a little late. And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Hunter Pence started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck.
Still no runs on the board for either team, and it might come down to who can manufacture a run first.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, that fastball seems a lot quicker after 2 straight off-speed pitches.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. High in the air into shallow left center. Brantley comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The catcher, number 20.
Buster Posey will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2. You've got a few options here.
Line to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first. 1 away. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Joe Pennick will dig in. He doubled his last time.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2. Chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side.
It's time for the...
Carlos Santana steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And that's too high. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lonnie Chisenhall stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Span. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
The batter, third baseman, Jose.
So a 2-run shot to left center, and with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead. Grounded to third. Nunez scoops it up, throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The center fielder,
1 out now for the Indians in their 7th, and set to stand in the center fielder Coco Crisp. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Stepping into the box, Roberto Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
You know, guys, you watch the way he's pitched all night, and you'd be surprised to understand that he's thrown a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters he's faced, and he's still pitching such a good game.
Michael Brantley strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Big break to the curveball, but it misses down and in for ball 1.
Boy, Michael Brantley certainly has blossomed into one of the elite players in this league. He's a good all-around talent, and in 2014 was really his coming-out party.
Line drive, base hit left field. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Francisco Lindor will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Will Smith will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Skied into straightaway right. Hence has it in his tracks, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Jason Kipnis gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 3 runs already home here. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Struck him out, but the damage was done as the inning is. Leading off the inning, Andrew McCutchen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is lifted to shallow center field. In there, a base hit. Brandon Crawford will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. To short, hit hard. And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th. Angel Pagan stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Tony Watson will come on now in an awfully tough spot. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Left fielder number 2.
Denard Span stands in now, looking to get on base any way he can with that potential tying run standing on deck. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Mike Napoli ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. On the ground to the left side. Crawford's got it. And he's retired here, 1 away. Carlos Santana steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Carlos Santana.
Chopped at the plate, but that one rolls foul. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Hard hit towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Digging in, Lonnie Chisenhall. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Brandon Geyer will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch. Number 64 will come in and pitch now.
64.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. McCutchen is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Jose Ramirez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's safe. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Coco Crisp digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Eduardo Nunez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Hunter Pence will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Buster Posey makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.